Good morning, CW Henry School. This is Miss Davis coming to you virtually, bringing you another Black History Bite of the Day. Across the month of February, I'm recording daily videos called the Black History Bites. Each day, I invite you to log on and join the virtual conversation. Black history is American history, and I'm so excited to highlight somebody important each and every day of February. Today, on February 9th, we're going to be learning about somebody from current time, somebody who is very much still alive and important in Black history. You wonder who it is? The person we're focusing on today is astronaut Bernard Harris Jr. Now, he became famous because in 1995, he was the first African American astronaut to take a walk in space. As you can see, this happened 16 years ago on February the 9th, 1995, which is why he is spotlighted for today. Bernard Anthony Harris Jr. is a scientist, a surgeon, an astronaut, an entrepreneur, and a leader. He's best known for being the first African American to walk in space. He was born on June 26, 1956, in Temple, Texas. For much of his childhood, he grew up on a Navajo reservation in New Mexico before graduating from Sam Houston High School in San Antonio, Texas in 1974. Harris focused on science in school. In 1978, at the University of Houston, he earned a Bachelor of Science in Biology. He earned an MD degree at Texas Tech University School of Medicine in 1982 and completed a residency in internal medicine at the Mayo Clinic in 1985, meaning in the 70s and 80s, he studied and became a doctor. Wow, he became a doctor before he was an astronaut. I'm interested to learn how he became an astronaut. So Harris's historic rise at the National Space Aeronautics and Space Administration, otherwise known as NASA, began at NASA Ames Research Center in Moffett Field, California in 1987, 33 years ago. He trained as a flight surgeon before NASA hired him to work at the Johnson Space Center in 1987. Oh, so he's putting his medical background to good use as a flight surgeon. Interesting. Well, after failing to qualify for the astronaut training program in 1987, he applied again in 1990. His second application attempt earned him an interview for the astronaut training program and of his eventual selection. Wow. So he wanted to become an astronaut. The first time he applied, he was not successful and he persevered. He tried again. And the second time, he got an interview to be an astronaut. Well, he did become an astronaut. Harris was a mission specialist for STS-55, Space Lab D2, in August 1991. 2 years later, he flew on the Space Shuttle Columbia for 10 days. As payload commander for the first joint Russian-American space program mission in 1995, Dr. Harris became the first African American to walk in space. He has logged more than 438 hours and traveled over 7.2 million miles in space. There on the right, you see a photograph of him in his space suit in outer space. And this is our final picture of him today. You see him there on the left. I'm guessing that this is during one of his missions or while he was training. And it looks like they're in a chamber that has zero gravity because I can notice that things are floating and their bodies look like they are floating. So this has been your Black History Bite of the day. We focused on Dr. Harris today because it is the anniversary of the first time a Black person walked in space. I look forward to bringing you another Black History Bite of the Day tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful day. If you liked this video, please subscribe to the channel and like it on YouTube. Bye, everybody.